Hey everybody, Mike Canales again. I'm back for installment number 5 on why we should have a developmental pathway. And today's subject is, going to keep it shorter, is early recruitment and development is key to reducing risk and cost. I got this quick little graphic here, and this graphic pretty much just points out the idea that, when you have essentially a lower competency level in a role or a job, the risk and the cost is going to go up. It's just a natural part of learning on the job. And when you think about the complexities of this job, which I've been covering, we've been talking about it, and what's coming as well, this is a really big job. And at the same time, if while you're learning, it's hard for you to really not know what you don't know, which is the risk aspect of it. It's also going to be difficult for you to address innovations or ideals or things like that that may be helping to control or mitigate costs. And I can tell you stories on both of these ends with me personally, right? We all have our stories. On the flip side, the higher the competence goes, the lower the risk goes, the lower the cost goes. The good news is a lot of folks in facilities that we report to don't know what we do and don't know what we're not doing. And at the same time, nor do people around us. It's a very unique role and job that no one in the building can essentially validate our competency, but in maybe a few areas. And that's not to mention the whole idea about running that department like a business. We have massive budgets when it comes to energy and parts and cost and maintenance and operations and vendors and contracts that if we're not managing that well, that's dollars to the bottom line. And if our competency is low, we're learning and learning and learning and learning, not only are we not addressing those opportunities, one of the other key points is we're not really developing our people either. A lot of people have a philosophy, fake it till you make it. That's a philosophy that's out there. I say this to you. Don't fake it till you make it. Fake it till you become it, right? Till you become it. And the way you become it is truly by looking at development and accelerated development. All right, well, I want to remind you about that coming up here on March 16th, the 9th year program of the HFL program here at OCTC. 11:30 a.m. Central. There's a link that you can register right here on the slide. Again, I kept this one shorter intentionally, and the other one's been a little bit longer than I probably should have had them go. But again, at the same time, just making the case for this pathway. If we can accelerate development, if we can put down a great foundation, we can reduce cost, we can reduce risk, and we can get on to developing the folks around us, and we get on to addressing bigger things, which is the next one. Actually, in part 6, I'll be addressing some ideas where things are going and why we have to have a good foundation just to get there. And just for all of us to get there, not a few of us, but all of us. My goal is let's raise the tide. That's the goal. All right. Well, that's it. Till next time, take care. Mike Canales signing off.